All right, here we go. Here's a great lower body exercise. I call it the bun buster. It is fantastic at focusing on your glutes and your buns. We want to get a typical dumbbell. All dumbbells are shaped a little differently, but these work really good. The rubber with hexagon heads on them. And advanced would be to put your feet on a platform a couple inches off the floor. In this case, a lot of times if you look around, you might be limited. But in this case right here, I just grabbed a couple weight plates. And the significance of that is that we're going to do a squatting movement just like this. And if your feet are on the floor, you're a little bit limited in your range of motion. Whereas if your feet are off the floor a couple inches, you can go deeper. And the deeper that you go in a squatting movement, the more activation that you can get with your hamstrings and your glutes and the muscles on the back side of your thighs. The quads on the front don't take over until you get a little bit above parallel to the floor with that thigh. So that's why we want to go a little deeper if possible. If you're using weight plates and you're on a carpet surface, be careful because they could slide on you. I was having that experience here, so I just put my sweater on the floor underneath the weight plate, and it made it less slippery because obviously we don't want to do the splits on this. The one on the right, I don't have a shirt, so we'll see how it goes. But you want to hold this weight. Now I'm using a really heavy weight because we're strong with this and we can go 50, 60. I got a 75 pounder here. But the key is you don't want to get overwhelmed in your arms with that weight. And you want to pin your wrist right to your thigh right here, and you want to hold that dumbbell head right here, and you want to, so when you're in the down position, your thigh pretty much holds the form in place, so you don't have to hold the weight and feel it in your upper body. So pin those wrists right there to your thigh, kick those knees apart, go nice and deep. And another trick is at the top you can lock, and you can look back and you can squeeze the glutes for a couple seconds. Drive your buns back, push those knees apart, you'll get more inner thigh activation. Slow, lock those legs, look up, squeeze the buns on the back for 2 or 3 seconds at the top. Push those knees apart. Legs are locked, now lean back, squeeze the glutes. Push those knees apart. You can do 3, 2 little pulses, and 1 to really intensify the last 2 or 3 reps. Lean back, lock those legs and squeeze the glutes. Last 1, and 3. And 2. You can stay down here and hold it for a few seconds before you come up. Once the legs are locked stiff, lean back, look up at the ceiling, squeeze those glutes, buns, down nice and slow. Now that was a 75-pound weight, and it started to slip out of my hand a little bit there at the end. If you experience that, just go ahead and set it down, shake your hands, your forearms, and your arms out a little bit, and then regrip it, and then go back into it if your hands give out before your legs. And the more you do this one, the stronger your hands and grip will get. Now here, the takeaway is, it's a great exercise for glutes, and not get overwhelmed in the arms. Pin the wrist right against the thigh and try to hold that dumbbell head right there and stay stationary versus coming down here and taking the resistance into your upper body. So there you go, it's a dumbbell bun buster. All right, Doc's going to demonstrate the bun buster. Look up, put your mind and squeeze those glutes on the back side. Drive your buns and hips way back behind you. All right, try to keep that wrist right there. So keep
it is there.
Okay, when you squat now.
Oh, okay.
So bring that dumbbell up.
Oh, bring it up here.
Yeah, right there.
Oh,
there you
okay.
go. Yep.
There we go.
You take a little bit out of the arms that way. All right, stand tall. His legs are locked. Lean back just a little bit. Squeeze those glutes. Push the knees apart. You activate those in. There you go. Good.
Oh, up here.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. And this is a pretty heavy dumbbell, but you'll be able to hold it by keeping that dumbbell up there versus taking it into the arms and making it an arm exercise. That's good. Yep, looking down probably helps. Lock your legs stiff, lean back, squeeze those glutes. Good. Excellent.
It does slip a little bit.
Yep, it slips. Well, these are new dumbbells too, and the newer dumbbells are slipperier than used dumbbells. And squeeze, good. There you go. Pause down there, 3, good. Good. Drive those buns way back behind you. Feel like that weight is going back and going through your heels. You do not want the weight to pull you forward on the balls of the toes. Good. Nice and slow through the heels. Feel those hammies. Now stand tall and feel the glutes. Good. All right, let's do 3 more, Doc. Push the buns way back behind you. Pause down there, 3, 2, and up slow. Feel those hammies. Lock those legs stiff. Now feel the glutes. Good. All right, last 2. Drive the tailbone way back behind you. Stay down there. Give me 3 little pulses. And 3, and 2. Now up nice and slow, nice and slow. Attaboy. Stand tall, squeeze those glutes. Good. All right, here we go. Last one. And pause down there, and 3. And 2. Weights through the heels, and up slow, slower. All right, stand tall, look up, and squeeze those glutes for 3, 2, and slowly set her down, nice and slow, and put her on the floor. Excellent. Not bad. Not bad.
Actually, it's the biceps too. It hits the biceps.
Biceps get worked pretty much.
Yeah.
And I believe that was the first time you've done that technique. I believe that the more that he, if he stays consistent with that technique, he'll feel it in the arms a little bit less, and he'll feel it in the hamstrings and the glutes and the buns a lot more.
Well, I think if it was less slippery, it might be easier.
Yep. Great.
All right.
All right, there's a good one. You ladies, everyone likes to tighten up the buns, but that's a really good one. If it doesn't feel ideal at first, don't give up on it. Keep practicing, go nice and slow, and try to put your mind in the back side of the legs. There you go. There's the dumbbell bun buster.